Hello viewers, we are back in the Bug Out Bunker kitchen where I'm going to be testing one-star kitchen gadgets again because weirdly it's one of the most popular videos we've ever made outside of car stuff, and Lucy has procured some more one-star kitchen gadgets. Here are a list of the one-star reviews. The gadgets have been put in my special magic drawer. I don't know what they are. So let's begin. So I open the drawer, Lucy.
Yep.
And I take the first one, that one. Multifunctional peeler, rotating switch, 3 knives in 1. As usual, I'm going to point out the bin in the Bug Out Bunker kitchen is gaping open, ready to receive the steaming corpses of this Temu tat. Right. Kitchen peeler 3-in-1 with different blades to peel, serrated and julienne blades in stainless steel peeler set, multi-use vegetable peelers, cooking utensils plus stainless steel eye remover. 1-star reviews. It broke the first time I used it, says Bozzy. Waste of time, Jess. So it is, what is that? Is that a peeler? And you rotate it. No, that's a regular, like a carrot peeler. Are we seeing these? And then it rotates within its own body, and that is a peel the hard skin, peel the soft skin, digging sprout eyes. On potatoes. And then, well, the only one of these I have at home, I don't know what that one is. That one's got a serrated edge and then a series of spikes, quite medieval looking. That is a regular. Shall I try it on something? Cucumber, Lucy?
Yep.
Is that what the cucumber is for? Very, very, very exciting. A young person has been using this knife, haven't they? Regular peeler, well, that works, but why wouldn't it? These things have been around for, I don't know, possibly 200 years. Right, and then rotate it. So what's that one supposed to do, Lucy? That one's got serrations in it.
I think it's for soft-skinned things.
A banana? Why would you... Well, yeah, but the regular one, no, the regular one doesn't work on a banana. So wow, that's remarkable. I didn't know that. So that one with the little serrations on, will that be in focus?
Yep.
That works on something soft skin like a banana. Not that you'd ever need to peel a banana in that way, but maybe there are some recipes that have banana skin in them. And then finally, this one has small serrations on one edge and then jagged spikes on the other. What does that do?
Julienne.
Shall I try it on the cucumber?
Yeah.
And what are we expecting to happen?
Thin batons.
It works. Look at that. Yes, I see. Actually, it makes complete sense because the spikes separate the skin into strips, and then the following blade, which comes along just a fraction of a second later, peels it off. So, well, I have to say that works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't like its. I've got a bit of a thing. I think this about workshop tools rather than kitchen tools, but I don't like multi-function tool. I don't like screwdrivers with multiple bits. I like single screwdrivers, one screwdriver for one type of screw because they are nicer to use and more elegant. But that is, I can't actually say that's rubbish. It's unnecessary, but it works, so we'll keep it. Next gadget, Lucy, is it the one under that one?
Yep.
This, too clean, battery betriebener, mini sauger, Für unterwegs im Büro und zu Hause. Mini handvac, battery operated, for use at the office, at home and away. It's a vacuum cleaner. Is it? Desk vacuum cleaner, mint green mini vacuum cleaner is an office gadget ideal for office, household or car, 2x AA batteries not included. 1-star reviews. A battery-powered dust shuffler, says Ian. This is a weak mini vacuum. I had to return it as it struggled to pick up the lightest of crumb, says Zar. I would give no stars. Doesn't work. RK. There. Next to the tequila. This has never been opened, Lucy. What's the date on that? May 2026. Right, oh no, I've spilled some coffee granules. It's a good job I've got my desk vacuum cleaner, mint green mini vacuum cleaner as an office gadget ideal for office, household or car, 2x AA batteries not included, with me. What do we think? Utterly and completely pointless. Lucy, speak to me.
I mean, it worked.
It does work.
I didn't think it would get those granules up.
Okay, we'll keep it. Next is it this one?
Yep.
How delightfully packaged. Product name, Aztec whistle. Aztec death whistle, human sounding, screams loudest 125 plus decibels, loudest screaming death whistle, self-defense. What's it for?
It's not a kitchen gadget per se, but we found it and we thought it was really funny. There's no way it sounds like a human scream, and the fact it says self-defense in the product title.
1-star reviews, poor quality, not very loud at all, waste of money, says Jan. Aztec death whistle, my ass. You blow on it and it sounds like you trying to blow up a burst balloon, Paul. Bitterly disappointed with this Aztec death whistle. It sounded nothing like a scream. I bought it for my grandson who was crestfallen when he tried it. Pam. How to use. Need to blow air steadily into the blowing port. A light blow is like a sigh, a slight strong blow is like a low roar, and a strong blow will sound like a howl. Cover the sound hole with one hand. Experiment with modulating your breath and moving your cupped hand underneath like the illustration. Lucy, what's this got to do with the kitchen? Help, help, I'm being attacked. Absolute rubbish. How much was that? Oh, it comes in a handy carrying case. So you think, help, help, I'm being mugged. Let me just unwrap my Aztec death whistle from its bag. So, whose idea was this? Was this you or Eve?
Eve found it, just thought it was funny.
You have some strange ideas, you youths. Aztec death whistle. obviously. Okay, that. Multifunctional avocado slicer tool set, portable 2-in-1 avocado peeler, kitchen gadget, practical fruit slicer for easy avocado bananas preparation and daily household use. It's one of those. I've never had problems slicing an avocado, I've got to be honest. 1-star reviews. Because it's made of plastic, it's not strong. It broken after the first use, even with the ripest and softest avocado I used, Meili. I ended up with a squidgy mess rather than slices. HM 1963. Here is an avocado, conveniently. So what I'm supposed to... That's the avocado scooper outerer. And this is... Well, why can't you just do that with a knife? Duh. And then, according to the illustration, that pointy end gets the stone out, but it won't, will it? The way to get the stone out of an avocado is to hit it with a knife like that and do that. Everybody knows that, don't they?
Yep.
No, I can't get that off without gashing my fingers. And then what is the point of that? You simply take the skin off and slice it with a knife. You can do everything. All you actually need in a kitchen, I'm going to tell you this now in case students are watching and they're worried about equipping their flats and so on. You need a big pan, a small pan and a frying pan and a spatula, and then you need a plate, a small plate and a cup, and you need a big knife and a little knife and a peeler. You don't even need a tin opener in the modern world. You don't need any of this plastic bollocks. Is it this big one next?
Yep.
Electric can opener. What? Electric can opener, automatic can opening machine with built-in bottle opener and knife sharpener, 3-in-1 with hidden power cord. Electric can opener, automatic can opening machine with built-in bottle opener and knife sharpener, 3-in-1 with hidden power cord storage. Do you need a can opener in the modern world? I just said, didn't I, that you don't? Because everything has a little pull tab on it. 1-star reviews. This is absolutely useless. Never goes fully around the tin. Then the magnet won't detach from the tin. Absolute rubbish. If I still had the packaging, I'd send it back. Alison. Helen says, absolute rubbish, doesn't even work half of the time. It's made in China. In my younger days, if I got something new, one of my first mobile phones, for example, or well, anything that came in a packet. I'm not talking about childhood, I'm talking about my earlier adulthood. It was something to savour. You thought, oh, I'll unwrap that, I'll carefully take the polythene thingy off the box, carefully open the box, look at that little leaflet that says getting started and immediately tells you how to throw it away. And it was sort of pleasurable, but these days there's so much crap in the world and we consume so much stuff that it's actually a chore. It becomes a chore opening things. Things come in the post and I think, oh bloody hell, I'm going to have to unwrap that. Right, what do I do, Lucy?
Read the instructions.
RTFM. Operation. Before first use, remove your appliance from the packaging. Your appliance is now ready for normal use. Dispose of the packaging in a responsible manner. Do we have a can that doesn't have a pull tab on it?
I assumed there were plenty of cans in the bunker.
That one, this is some chicken soup that probably went out of date in the 1990s. February 2025. It does have a ring pull, but of course the other end doesn't. So it works. God, that soup smells rank, doesn't it? Can you smell it from over there? Bloody Nora. Right, so that works, and that would be useful if you, say, had a hand injury, which I did have last year, or you're old, or you're Lucy Brown, who famously has low grip strength. There you go. It also has a bottle opener. That's not electric, is it? That's just a bottle opener. There's a bottle of cola. Oh, sorry, I had my hand on it. Yes, that's a bottle opener. That works. And now the bit that I'm very cynical about, knife sharpener, because I don't believe in knife sharpeners. I believe in using sharpening steels and whetstones and doing it properly. So I'm only going to put this little knife. I'm not putting my nice posh one through it. But you wouldn't be able to get that doesn't work, inevitably. What do we think?
How many stars would you give it?
Out of 5? I'd give it, well, the bottle opener isn't necessary, the knife sharpener is pointless. As an electric can opener for people with infirmities, it's okay. I'm not convinced about the power cord. I'm going to give it 2 stars, but we'll keep it. Banana slicer, is that this perchance?
Yep.
Bananenschneider. What marvellous word, Bananenschneider.
There's an interesting picture on the side of the packet in terms of a use case.
Is there?
I just think it's funny that they thought, okay, we need to put examples of why sliced bananas are important, so they just put a picture of a woman with banana on her face.
Oh, yes. Banana slicer ABS, steel ring, scissor style cutter, even slicing, cutting fruits, vegetables, sausage, strawberries, gherkin pepper salad, fun snack, kitchen craft food art. £5.99. 1-star reviews. Cheap, used twice and broke, sent it back for refund, says Yoey. Broke after second use, very poor quality item, says Peter. And Dr. G says, do not buy this product, nice idea, but poorly done.
This could be used to achieve what the sausage cutter-upperer failed to do in a previous video.
Oh, the hot dog, the disintegrating
Hot dog
children's
dicer.
portions dicer thing. Okay, so you peel a banana, and this is where immediately everybody goes, he's going to peel it from the other end, and that's not what monkeys do. I know. That's why I do it. Because what you're thinking and what you might be saying if you were here, oh, well, if you watch a monkey, they peel it from the other end. That's a bore alert. Like there's people who say, bumblebees technically can't fly. Your mouth is actually the dirtiest part of your body. Boring! And don't say, oh, what about recycling? You put the food waste in the bin with the cardboard. We know. That is just a holding bin. That is a prop bin for the bug out bunker kitchen. When we finish, we take the stuff out and we put the food waste on my compost heap, unless it's got any animal fat in it, and then we put the cardboard in the cardboard recycling bag, okay? Right, I insert the banana in there and squeeze, yes? Well, it works. I mean, again, it's not difficult to slice up a banana with a knife. What's the matter?
It was so violent the way it ejected the slices.
Yoey, whoever you are, cheap. It's £5.99, it's not cheap. Used twice and broke. How did you break that? Are you a baboon? It only works in one plane and it only does one thing. And you broke that. How? Let's do a 1-star review of Yoey. He's a leaden-fisted Burke. Somebody somewhere, lots of people in lots of places are in small factories churning out this utter crap, none of which the world needs. Hot dog bun driller, BBQ driller and cutter baking utensil for sausage bread, hot drilling handle for grilling, parting, camping. £6.99. Seriously?
There were some on there for $9.99.
Oh, that's all right then. Unfortunately, it didn't work, says Hans. When I saw this, I got quite nostalgic. Many years ago, we used to frequent a regular street seller who offered bockwurst in a bun. And he has metal spikes on his cart that he used to pierce the bun. Fill it with sauce and then add your bockwurst. The concept was so simple and made sense. This goes on a bit. Sadly, when this arrived, it did not make much sense at all. It is a lot smaller than I expected, certainly would not fit more than a chipolata in the bun. Mark. So it's for making a hole in a hot dog bun. That's it. So I presume this baguette is here for the purposes of... Do we have any hot dog sausages at the moment? Oh, yes. Would you like me to make you a hot dog later on?
Yes.
You like hot dogs?
Yes.
Wowzers trousers.
Only use half the baguette.
Yes, I know. I was actually going to measure it, which is what any self-respecting, engineering-minded person would do. Half the baguette would be about right. You get a bit of sausage sticking out at each end, which is the mark of a good hot dog, as we know. You like some banana?
Maybe for dessert after a hot dog.
This isn't a bread knife, obviously, but we don't have one of those here. So that's a bit shonky, but never mind. Right, so now I take this and I shove it in here. Is it supposed to come all the way out the other side? Suppose it works. Right, so we have to keep that because it's an essential part of Lucy's lunch. I don't have any gadgets left in my drawer.
That's because the last gadget won't fit in the drawer.
Uh-oh. What is it? A dishwasher. Thank you. Let's see what you could have won. A hot dog maker. I'm genuinely excited now. Treat Factory. Make your own at home. It's a hot dog steamer and it warms the rolls. God above, what a fantastic idea. Treat Factory hot dog maker combination electric steamer and bread roll heater, £16.99. 1-star reviews. No good for Tesco hot dog rolls as they are too small. That's not the fault of the machine, is it? This is more of a gimmick than a real kitchen device. Might be pretty fun for a college student or a teenager that loves American hot dogs. Yes, it's a hot dog cooker. It's not ideal for the sashimi enthusiast. It's no good for that. This is fantastic, Lucy Brown. You have excelled yourself. Was this you or Eve?
This was me. Happy birthday.
Thank you. This is the only present I've had. How much was it? £16.99.
It's £1 more than the death whistle.
This is far more appealing than the Aztec death whistle. Oh, man in heaven. That is glorious. Get out, you bastard. There is the base. And there's another bit in here. Oh God, it's too exciting. That whole thing is the base. It's very nicely packaged and unnecessarily, but wow. Why is everything you're asking me to test looking like a dildo? Safety instructions. Do not put your genitalia into the hot dog steamer. Place the hot dog maker on a flat, stable surface and insert the cord into a power outlet. Remove the steam tank with the lid from the water bowl and fill with water bowl at the max line. Do not exceed the max line. So, you know what the problem is going to be here, Lucy? No, we have a bottle of water. You've thought of everything. Where's the max line?
I think you have to take the tank off to see it. It's in the black bit, the water
Oh, I
goes.
see, because it steams, doesn't it? Yes, there it is, max. Right, so we have some water here. Do you want me to do your hot dog now?
Yeah.
Place the steam tank on top of the water. Remove the lid and place the hot dogs into the steam tank. Place the lid back on the steam. Do not put more than 6 hot dogs in. So we'll put 2 in, yes? 1 for you, 1 for me.
Yep.
Oh, look at those. Mm-mm-mm. Deep, deep joy. Okay, so there is a baguette on the hot dog roll warmer, and here's another half a baguette. And using this very handy...
Wait, you should be able to do it just with their one. You shouldn't need the extra gadget.
What, you should just be able to push that on there? But it's not got a pointy end. Already superseded. On. What would you like with that? Tomato ketchup?
Yes, please.
Mustard?
No, thank you.
Avocado? Banana?
No, thank you.
Best before 13th of the 3rd, 2024. Best before, not used by. Here's a cutaway of...
You promoting your gin.
me promoting my gin. Hi, I'm James May, and I'd like to tell you about my gin. It's great. Why not try it today? Welcome back, viewers. Just over 10 minutes has passed, so the hot dog should be ready. I'm turning it off. Lucy Brown, who used to live in France and went skiing a lot,
Yep.
says that the way to do this, the correct French way to do this, is to take the bun, which is now toasty warm, squirt ketchup into the bottom and then ram the hot dog sausage in so that ketchup erupts. So here we go. How much ketchup would you like?
Yep.
That's a lot. The hole's too big for the hot dog. Is it supposed to be a tight fit so that ketchup goes... Well, that hasn't happened, I'm afraid. There you are. I'm going to have French's mustard with mine. Essential ingredient in James Gin American mustard. Oh no, my hot dog sausage has snapped. I hope Gordon Ramsay's watching this. Come and stand over here and try it. Please.
I'm wondering, as the bun's sort of, I wonder if I can fold it in half and have a double barrel.
Yeah, well, I can do that because mine's already snapped.
Oh no, I've messed it up.
There you go. Look.
So then the ketchup should sort of squeeze up the top. Look, put the crumbs on the table so you can use the hoover to... Try it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You like it?
Mm.
Well, absolutely fantastic.
Right?
Mmm. 5 out of 5. $16.99. You won't spend a better $16.99 than that. It's made out of the finest quality aerospace plastics and is a bit wobbly, but it's good.
Favourite gadget? Worst gadget?
The worst gadget is the Aztec screamer. I don't even know why, I mean, that's got nothing to do with kitchens. I don't stand in the bug-out bunker kitchen. I know we're surrounded by zombies, but the whole point of being down here is that you're safe. And there's nobody to alert anyway. Mm.
Call to actions?
Lubricate your bicycle chain. Nobody ever does.